Hi. Last week, I shared some of the insights from this PwC report, The Future of Work, and some great questions, challenges and opportunities that have come out of that report. The report was based on 4 virtual sessions that PwC conducted with executives and leading thinkers in this area. And the 4th session was the one that interested or resounded with me the most, because it was all about things like how the brain functions and networks and remote working and leadership and empathy. So I wanted to share some of those key takeaways. The first one I want to talk about was social cognitive needs. And despite many people saying they're really enjoying working remotely or in a hybrid environment, there's not many employers and employees themselves who have thought about some of the consequences. So neuroscience tells us there are subtle things that happen in an office that generate certain brain chemicals that are good for us. And I'll give you some examples. When we participate in shared rituals, it triggers serotonin. So our daily stand-ups, our coffee meetings. When we receive or partake in public praise, there's a burst of dopamine. When we celebrate successes together physically, it increases our adrenaline. And when we engage in those informal chats at the water cooler or the coffee machine, it creates a sense of connection, and that boosts our oxytocin. Now, all these chemicals are good for us. It helps improve our focus, our decision making, our persistence, our resilience, our overall well-being. So the question is, or the challenge we're facing is, how do we create those environments or those rituals or occurrences in a hybrid working environment? And there's no one answer to that, but it's being aware of how the brain operates and the chemicals that these subtle environmental things generate that tells us we have to face how we do that remotely. And I'll just read an extract to wrap up. These brain chemicals in turn can impact our ability to think logically, deliver creative insights, improve focus, support courage and persistence in the face of adversity or challenge, and crucially show understanding and empathy for others in the workplace. They can also impact our well-being in the workplace at a time when remote work can make it harder to identify who is struggling. So the challenge will be to meet these cognitive needs in different ways. Talk to you tomorrow.